Hello. Hi. I just get my logo fakey. I use fake glasses today. I'm not using any of my own glasses. I'm using filter glasses. Filter glasses. How are you, everyone? Let me quickly share it to the bigger platform. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Prevailing issues with it. Hello, hi everybody. If you're here with Ajoke, let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Yes, hi. Ekole, ekale, ekaro, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tèmi tẹ́ ń wò mí all over the world, wherever you're watching us from. Yeah, you're watching Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. And your host is Ajoke. Good evening, everybody. I'm just trying to share it. Yusuf Backcase, you're welcome. Thank you so much. As you come in, say hi so that I can say hi to you too. Yes, you're welcome to my show. You're live with Ajoke here tonight. And what we do here, as you know, is we talk to ourselves about real life stories, about fictions, about prevailing issues, whatever is happening in the society, we talk about it. On this platform, we do amebo a lot, but our amebo is always like bam, 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 bam ones, the ones that you take home and get something out of it, something that you will never play with and joke with. But before we do that, we have a ritual, and that is having a cup of tea. You can see today that my glasses is disappearing, disappearing, because this is filter glasses. It's not my real one. People that are always on my platform, they know we have real glasses that we sell. But this one is fake glasses. Yes, we have 3 topics to talk about tonight. We're going to make it as short as possible because definitely most of us are working in the morning. It's unfortunate that I'm coming this late. I came back. No, I worked even from home, went out again to get some things and, so that's why I'm so sorry that we have to come this very, very late. But at least we'll get something out of this. The Americans are not as late as we are. They will enjoy it because for their own time, it will be like in the evening now. So, if you are just joining us, please help me to share it so that at least we have something to be together with. Just don't sit down without sharing. Sharing is loving. Loving is sharing. Sharing is giving. Now, let's talk. There has been this issue of Funke Akindele eating the 1 billion naira film production theater. Flash Adeni, you're welcome, ma. Funke Akindele's story, that is number 1, the trending stories. The number 2 one, because I'm from Lagos State, and I cannot let my own governor of Lagos State be the shit, like that. That is the second one we're going to talk about Lagos State governor and the army, Nigerian Army. And then the third one we're going to be talking about is about TB Joshua. Late prophet TB Joshua. What is the way forward with all the stories, the trending one on BBC? First and foremost, the one we said we're going to talk first, it's about Funke Akindele. Please call everybody. Let them come and babble about Funke. We know how Funke has been dragged so many times on the internet. Who is Funke Akindele? I used to know Funke when she was a baby. I knew her in NTA during I Need to Know. I was with Eguavon then, with what was that our home play that we were doing? Theirs is I Need to Know. Ours was I've forgotten. I've forgotten. With Olu Jacobs and like I told you, I was an actress. So mo Funke Akindele nígbà tó kéré nígbà yẹn. Ó máa mú wá sẹ́ńtì tó máa wá ṣeré. She started as a very young girl. with UNICEF, sponsoring that program at that time. Funke grew up in that industry. Aside from going up in the industry, when she became an adult to go to the uni, she studied law. She decided to just, after her law degree, she said, no, I'm coming back to my first love, which is theater. I'm talking about Funke tonight because of the much ado about the noise of 1 billion. Kini, you me about me pay. Kilonja 1 billion. Kini big deal about Funke's 1 billion. Kini. Funke ti o le hold home. Funke to ni coach. To jẹ́ pé ó fọkọ kan sílẹ̀, ó kọ́kọ́ marry first husband. Ẹ rántí. She left her first husband and decided to move, because even the wedding was like uncle package wedding. They just had one wedding and the guy was even married too. Do you know? The guy was married with 2 or 3 wives. Funke became the 4th or 3rd wife. And then Kasala busted. The husband left her and said because Funke was too controlling that she, he didn't want her to go back to his wives because he rented a place for her in Ikeja or something. So there was problem as at that time. Funke left that marriage. After some time, we heard that she tied knot with this London-based musician, a rapper. What's his name again? Belu. Belu. I can't remember his first name again. You know when you are no more there. Baba Ibeji. Because the first marriage, she couldn't conceive. Even the second marriage, after she got married, àwọn pastor, àwọn pastor tó yẹ pé wọ́n rí wọn rí àfihàn aburú sọ́mọ làkejì. Wọ́n rí wọn sí Funke pé Funke ò lè bímọ láyé nítorí pé ó ti fi nǹkan tó máa fi bímọ, ó ti fi di olówó. Wọ́n ní Funke Akindele ò lè bímọ mọ́. Gbogbo wa bá ní, hey, ó ga o. Funke pẹ̀lú ọkọ ẹ̀, they were just like, before we knew what was going on, they said she was pregnant. And then she had twins. To God be the glory. Story long short, Funke divorced her husband, when she decided to go into politics. We don't know what really went wrong. It was just the step son that if you're on this program and you are not saying hi, hello, or pressing love and like, that means you are just here. You are not enjoying the program. So, Funke now, all we heard was that, the stepson came out with allegation of abuse between the two of them. That's her husband and herself, and then accusation of infidelity on both sides and all those things. And the marriage shaking over for ikogbon bars. Àwa wò pé wò lọ́hùn. Ṣé wọn kọ́kọ́ mọ́ Funke Akindele ni? Ó ṣe yẹ gbogbo tó ń gbé ló ṣe kọ́. Favor Obi, thank you, Jare, for saying hi. God bless you. Funke, why is everything that you have, all the husbands that you are marrying, they are doing call? The first one, you married man. The second one too, the same thing. At least the second one was once married. Ngoti, you are welcome, ma. Feishola, you are welcome, ma. So what is happening now to Funke Akindele? All of us, we started doing bebong. Ogolu Akorede. We started doing bebong about Funke Akindele. I remember vividly when the second marriage crashed. So many people did shows for Funke Akindele, calling her out, calling her proud, giving her different names, labeling her as a woman who doesn't want to stay under a man, We pulled, we grabbed, we did all we could. You're welcome. We did all we could to bring Funke Akindele out to talk. Girl, you my sorrow. I'm a Funke Akindele. I want you my drag Funke Akindele. We bet ko duro nle oko. Quincy Bamonogo, yes, my people. How are you? You are welcome. Ko duro nle oko. Iru obìnrin wo lele tí ò duro nle oko. Adunia Ade, you are welcome, man. We all dragged her, if you remember. And then when her father died, Funke did not attend the father's burial. Another dragging. Because if drag Funke Akindele ton, Omo Aleni, because everybody called her names. Funke did not answer us. Me, I was thinking, what kind of a person is this? This one will not let people have content. At least, let her even answer people for once now. What's wrong with this Funke? She did not answer. Funke carry vote, ballot. Only she wanted to become Lagos State Deputy Governor. People dragged her, called her name. She did not come out. Different stories came out after she came out to say she wanted to become Deputy Governor. Nobody, she didn't answer. Even our present president of Nigeria dragged Funke and said, who is that one? Who is that one? Let her just go and face her theater. She said, this is not child's play. Funke did not answer. Me, I was thinking, me, I don't like this girl. She will not let us have content. What is wrong with this girl? Oh yeah, everybody, start giving her. Everybody, go to YouTube, go to Instagram, go to TikTok. Everywhere they dragged Funke Akindele, she never said a word. Where am I going tonight? Funke Akindele, congratulations for making us proud as a woman, for making us proud as Nigerians, for making us proud as having theater the way it should be. Thank you, Funke Akindele. Ishelo Sheo. Wow. 1 billion. We have seen so many of your artists that have done this kind of projects in the past. At least of recent, the male counterparts and your ex, let's say your ex, we can't say the present without past tense. Omo Adebayo Salami, what's his name again? That fine boy. What's Adebayo Salami's son's name? That did that film, the film, what's that film's name? What's that film's name now? Femi Adebayo, that his film that blew the whole world too? Femi Adebayo's film. He did that big project and it was a hit. It was big. Your ex, because anybody shemo once they be jagun, God bless you. He did jagun. It was a bomb too. Remember, he himself has law background. He studied law too. They used to have a relationship together. It never worked. Anyway, it's one of those things. Past tense, no only. But I'm just bringing us back to where she's been coming from. If a man, what a man can do, we are saying a woman can do better. We thought we had seen it all in Jagun. We thought we had even seen it all in your She Must Be Obeyed. Bravo to you. You have shown us that you are a queen. Yes, you were raised by a queen. You did not let your past determine your present. That is the truth. And that is why I always tell women here, no matter what, do not relegate yourself to the kitchen. Do not relegate yourself to the bedroom. Know that you can do it. It goes with determination. Yes. Do not let anything bring you down. Being married does not make you successful. Being unmarried does not make you unsuccessful. It does not make you successful. Yes? What makes you successful is your handwork, dedication, resilience. That's what makes a woman. Whatever you go through, I've seen so many women that can do great in life, but because of the fact that they have a broken relationship, it breaks them down totally. We were talking about Yuledesh's wife, May. Because Yul is seeing that May is doing well. That is why you are seeing him spilling out rubbish. Funke is telling us she's not happy. Let's be good observers. Let's look beyond just ordinary movie. Ezekiel Kola, I've not watched the movie. They said it's all about single motherhood. You might have your own reservation about the film, that she's trying to tell us something. Okay? That she's trying. This person say, Funke is telling us more than the film. That she's trying to tell us something that we have to be observant. Maybe because I've not watched it. But according to those that have watched it, they say it's about single parenthood and how single parents, what they go through. You can be saying that because she's a single parent now. Okay? I've not watched it sincerely. But what I'm talking about, maybe when I watch it and then I want to review on it, I might have a say on what you're talking about. Maybe she's trying to pass a message to us. You might be right, but I don't know. I'm talking about the success of that movie. The success of being single and knowing what you want. The success of keeping mute when you're supposed to keep mute. It's not everybody you must answer. Funke has taught you that, my viewers, especially celebrities, that some celebrities that they don't want to, if you give it, I'll give it back to you. No. Let your success speak for you. Those that are talking about you will keep quiet by the time. In fact, I want to congratulate. People are congratulating Funke Akindele today because she has not made a nuisance of herself. She will not answer you. If you like Ofori Dole, if you like Ofori Begun, when people not on Bumba yen, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yen, mi ò rí wẹ̀rí, kò sọ ha. What went wrong in a relationship, she has not told a person, not one person, not one human being. Look at herself and Eniola Badmus. I know Eniola Badmus has been, shading. She not even they look. When they see, maybe they will greet themselves and all that. They used to be best of friends. Some might see this kind of people as being dangerous, that, people that are so quiet and they won't talk. I've seen so many, okay, with Toyoyo, that are, Kilo Kogen, that one was in Jennifer. Toyoyo, she calls her Toyoyo. That girl came out, talked about her, how she has been maltreating staff and all that. She didn't say anything. Now, Toyoyo is back to her to apologize and back to her crew. Do you get me? These are people that determines what they want in life. Be focused as women. Yes, Toyoyo, she calls her Toyoyo and Toyoyo. Be focused as women. Do not feel that because you have a failed relationship, marriage, or just any relationship, your life has ended. No. Now, for you, our Nigerian Yoruba artists, most especially, ṣé ti Funke Akindele ke fi kọ́gbọ́n. Ti Funke Akindele kọ́gbọ́n. Funke has not been jumping from one bed to another, one bed to another. Òun láyé Funke Akindele ṣe dá o. Our Yoruba artists, our Yoruba Nollywood actresses. I know wherever you guys are, you will sit down and be thinking about this. Funke Akindele ò sùn pẹ̀lú àwọn ọkùnrin kó tó make o. Yes, I can still say that. Only date o. Yesterday, Abimbola, you said, how do I know? Because we can see Oju wa for Benny, ma. And I've been in that industry, ma. That's why I know, ma. I knew Funke right from Tonche, I need to know. So and then when she became a Yoruba actress, you could see how she has been doing with them. Do you get me? Okay, they said she's wicked because she doesn't like lazy people around her. You understand? You knew what really brought her to limelight. The film she did. Bobo Biz Girl. What's that? Glamour Girls. What's the title of that film? Is it Glamour Girls or Bobo Big Girls? Who am they? Not Bobo Big Girls. That film brought her to limelight. She has been acting for how many years? Very dedicated, diligent. Yes. Not Jennifer. It was that first one that they did Bobo Big Girls. Show. You remember that film? Toyin showed to me. You said, Sister Ajoke, but you know, be wish you could be doing it on the G. Do you know what? I'm not saying she's not doing on the G. Emi omo. But Shari Funke Akindele ko ma she ngodon most of them man she. E je aso toro now. God bless you, Omo Ghetto. Thank you so much. It was Omo Ghetto she did that brought her to limelight. It was the Omo Ghetto. Òun ló gbé Funke Akindele síta. So why di Odi ìlú mọ̀ọ́ká? Like somebody that was telling that said pé ó lè máa ṣe now ni tani ò lè ní man friend nígbà tó ì young girl tí ò tí lọ́kọ. Tèmi tó yẹ no lo ṣe lọ fẹ́ married man. Why impossible? I'm not saying she didn't do it. But how many times have you seen Funke jumping from one bed to another? I became a boy. You know, when people are talking about people that are doing it, you will know the truth. Have you ever heard them calling her name into Oluomo's circle? No, think about it. Think about it. How many old times they go cock Yoruba actress, why I love it even most of these Yoruba actresses, I'm coming with a story tomorrow. Another Yoruba actress, àṣírí kan tún ti bọ́ síta sí wa lọ́wọ́. Ẹ pàdé mi lọ́la lórí tìyẹn, we'll do it. So many of them are leaving their husbands' homes because of what they want to get outside. They have forgotten that because somebody got, lucky with moving out from a man's house, you might be unlucky. So many of them, wọ́n àwọn lè ṣe iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àwọn lè gbé àwọn débì kan. Funke Akindele, ó stick mọ́ gbà tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe Ọmọ Ghetto tó gbé jáde. She did Jennifer. Did you not see how Jennifer went? And she did not stop like that. She started doing series of Jennifer, putting more sauce and pepper into it. It takes the brain. People are saying maybe some of them are uneducated, like Funke Akindele, and that is why. No! Oh, we're educated. Some of them, there are some ladies that believe that the only way they can make it in life is through men. It's a man that can buy car for them because they have a friend who is dating a minister or a commissioner, and then they think, okay, if you link me with that commissioner, me too, I'll go get my own. Then the linking thing. The moment you have a mindset about you being rich through men, being wealthy through men, you will not use your own hands to do your work. Because Funke has, made herself to realize the fact that she can do it without any man. Even looking at her, you know she's hardworking. What a man can do, a woman can do better. And for men, to everyone to believe, you can see now, we are changing world. We are happy that we are. I am happy I'm a Nigerian now. Because all over the world now, Funke's name is everywhere. Funke Akindele. She's self-made. Thank you, Favor Obi. Funke is self-made. It's glaring. It's so unfortunate that people will start attaching. You cannot attach any man to Funke's glory. No. You cannot attach any man. Even a husband that left, they left together, they left each other. Oh, congratulate any. Only I never doubted you. You understand? Instead of kemalo bag when season kemalo bag malo amalo to ti gba gbogbo ẹ lára yín. Báwo lẹ ṣe wá fẹ́ ṣe? Tó bá yá wọ́n ní Funke ó gbéraga sí wọn because she cannot put herself on. You can't put yourself in the same league with her. Orí òun ti tètè pé ó tètè lo gunshot here, gumshot here. Ó tètè lo. We can look. If I have to make it in this industry, because she told us our experience in the industry, how they were not using her for roles. You get me? And that happens a lot. I went through it too, like I told you. That is the way the industry works. But at least today, with perseverance, look at where she is today. I congratulate her and I say, please, ladies, let's use her a little bit as our role model. She has done well for herself as a woman. Somebody who will not come out and disgrace the father of our children. At least, no matter what, that's our husband. What's his name again? Bobo Bello. At least immediately they divorced, he got married to another lady, immediately. Not in fellow me. Have you ever seen Funke coming out to talk about him? Those are the things we should be learning. Because ìwọ tó bá bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ jẹ́ tó fi ọ̀rọ̀ ayé tó fi ẹnu ayé tó fi ba ẹni tó bí àwọn ọmọ fún jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gún ò lè ní láárí. That is the truth. Funke moved on with her life. Fowls, thank you. Ṣé Fowls ló ń jẹ́ ni? Ṣé Fowls ló ń jẹ́ sure? Ṣé bá ọmọ kìíní ni Fowls? Ọmọ bàbá kìíní mà ló ń jẹ́ Fowls yìí. No, jàre. Mi ò pé Fowls ló ń jẹ́ o. Ọmọ bàbá lawyer yẹn ló ń jẹ́ Fowls now. You know? She moved on quietly and she's doing it on her own. JJ Skills, thank you. JJ Skills, ló ń jẹ́, no Fowls, thank you. JJ Skills. Wọ́n ò bára wọn kò sọ̀rọ̀ síta. Gbogbo bí ọmọ JJ Skills, ọmọ tó lọ ń ṣe tó ń fa fífífí, ọmọ yẹn tún bu ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. She didn't say anything. Ẹ lè mọ inú ẹ̀. Bó ṣe jẹ́ kí ilé ayé wà nìyẹn. Keep your circle small. Keep your circle small. How many times have you seen Funke Akindele going to one party, another party, gbogbo party, alẹ́ ẹnu pa, gbogbo party, ọ màmá ṣọ ni. Ǹjẹ́ ò lè rí Funke kó ṣe irú ẹ̀ rí? Ó ń kọ́ àwa náà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ó ń kọ́ wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. And that is why she's been able to achieve what she has achieved. Congratulations again, my gender. We love you. We wish you all the best in life. As we do amebo about people that are not, doing well in the society, why don't we celebrate somebody who is doing well? Who is making us proud as women? Tí ò ṣòbòlábàṣà, tí ò bá tiwa jẹ́, tí a rí gbogbo area lórí igbá. At least when we saw Tiwa's sex tape, did we not do amebo? So when we see things that are encouraging about women, why don't we talk about it? That's why I'm saying we love you. We want our children, our youth, to emulate somebody like you, Funke Akindele. You're raising the bar. You are doing well. You have informed us that hard work pays. Yes, with what we have seen in you. decency in you has made you who you are. And that is what we want our own youth to emulate in women. In our celebrities. At least for somebody like you, you have told us that celebrities are not cheap allots. You have told us that celebrities work with their hands. They don't work with their yansh. That's what it means. Thank you. At least our own youth will be looking up onto you. People like you. And what's that other married one? The second one, to tell you, what's her name again in Yoruba industry? She's not doing badly. I love her. Toyin Aimaku. She's doing well too for herself. She's doing well too for herself. So, those are the people that we want our youth to see and emulate. Not the ones that would daleru, that would donoru, that would dagugueru, and the one... But, thank you so much, Funke Akindele. We love you, we appreciate you, and we pray that this goes beyond what we even expect. And for all the cool cast crew and all the people that took part in that film, I've not watched it. It's a cinema film. It's just come to the UK. If I can't go, I will go. But if not, Toyin Shotumi, you said, Sister Akeka, you nailed it. I wonder why she never attended any of those Nollywood here and there parties. Top class. Omo, you Funke Akindele. Have you ever seen her in any before? Me ori party kokongi. Boya koni no 100. She's not into that. And that is why, when she was doing her campaign, I heard a lot about her in the industry. They are saying, who will campaign for her? Ekona Shibala Koni, Kini Koni, Kun Tase Yokon, Kunshe, Komo, Pelu no, Kotie. So that is at least that gbogbo ṣe ń tó àṣírí àwọn tí ò ṣe dáadáa ẹ ká máa táṣírí àwọn tó ṣe dáadáa náà bóyá àwọn ọmọ tó bá ń wò wọ́n lè rí pé kò ń ṣe ìdí nìkan lèèyàn fi ń lówó lọ́wọ́ o. It's not by you sleeping with men that you can make it. You can make it with hard work. And don't look at that industry as that. It's only because what Funke has told you today with that 1 billion thing is that, no, don't look at that industry as a condemned one that, you cannot make it without sleeping with directors, crews and all that. No, you can make it on your own, with God by your side. You'll get through. And for the cast crew and all that, like I said, I've not watched it. Whatever it is, it must have been a good one for you to have hit that. And I pray, because they said people have been saying that I hope Funke will give them something, after the 1 billion thing and all that. You remember, she's not the only one that holds that 1 billion. She's going to pay the cinema houses and all that. She still has a lot of bills to pay. And aside from that, she has paid them. That's what we call contracts. When you're talking about Mohbad's case, about Mohbad and, what's that? Naira Marley signing something. Do you understand? Signing off is, and that's what happens in the industry. You will call into a production. You will have had, how much are you going to take? Okay, I'm doing 10 roles. Okay, I'll give you 1 million naira. That's 1 million naira. I am happy with it, and I go home with it. And then that person makes billions, and then I will come back and say, can't you give me something? No. She might decide to. Her prerogative. She might say, okay, let me just give them something. Like Mo Abudu, when she did her Kiniko wedding party, Kiniko, she gave them money after that again. Or Kinoko Lagos big boy, Kinoko Uko ito fi ṣe tàwọn kini wọ́n ní drugs nti ba ko fi Mo Abudu yẹn. She called them back. The wedding party, I think it's the wedding party also. Mo gave them, the cast, called them back after she made so much money and gave them some money. So if she wants to do it, it's a choice, like compensation. I thank you to thank God. It depends. If she doesn't want to, she has paid you your money. So I pray that all of you too will emulate and do good movies, write good movies. If you are not a good writer, go and look for writers and project your film. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best, Funke Akindele. Marriage is not success. Marriage does not make you successful. No. It's only God at your side. God knows why you're not married. God knows why your marriages are breaking down. And like people are saying, some people are saying stupid things like, thank God she's single. That's why she can make it. No, it's not because of that. Even while she was with her husband, they were doing well together. So it just didn't work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's just it. Congratulations, Funke Akindele. Now, second one. You know I am a Lagosian. And me, I will not take any nonsense from any gomino, any army officer to abuse my whole governor. My governor that is doing very, very well now. Have you gone to Lagos State to see how Lagos is looking now? Lagos is really working, oh. Folashade Adeniyi, let me read that. Auntie Ajoke, the moral lesson to us all is invest in yourself as a woman. Avoid people that would not make you go far. Walk and run with your vision. Thank you so much. Let me pin that down. The moral of the lesson is invest in yourself as a woman. Avoid people that would not make you go far. Walk and run with your vision. God bless you. I love that. So my governor, like I was telling you, have you gone to Lagos State of recent? You know, before my governor is always doing hand like this, finger like this. When daddy was still in body loan, when daddy, that's President Kilongeno Tinubu, was still the godfather in Lagos State. Governor couldn't do anything on his own. Yes, we all saw that. It was glaring. You understand? Because it was glaring. The only thing we knew my governor, brother me, was doing, brother me Jide Sanwo-Olu, was always pointing. To the extent that they gave my brother pointing governor. Point and kill governor. Kò lè ṣe nǹkan kan, àfi kó máa nawọ́ kiri. Títí ó nawọ́ sí àwọn ọmọ tó ń ta nǹkan, tó ń gbé nǹkan lọ, ó tún gba nǹkan rí wọn, ó tún gbé ilẹ̀. Governor mi máa nawọ́ ńgbà yẹn. Now my governor became an active governor when God took our daddy from Bodilon to Abuja to go and do his own in Abuja. My brother had full opportunity to rule his state the way it should be ruled. Baba Jide Sanwo-Olu became an active governor of Lagos State in this dispensation. He became full governor of Lagos State. He now took his job seriously. In fact, I've not seen, no, honestly, give it to him. Lagos is working. They are doing really well. Really, really well. And people are really applauding them. If my governor is going out and he sees something that is bad, he will pack. So, last week, my governor was going and saw an Okada rider, about 2 or 3 of them, going one way. And then he stopped them and arrested one of them. The one they arrested said, I'm sorry, sir, I am an army officer. And governor, was so angry and said, and so, you're foolish. But pick him up and, he spoke like that, harshly to him. And said they should arrest him. Next thing, I bet my borrow lenu army officer yini. An army officer in the Nigerian Army came out, listened to him. Hey Joe.
The executive governor of Lagos State.
Baba no dey wojú wọn. Ẹ má kojú wọn.
You are cross
governor.
Some Okada riders.
That's
that go through the wrong way.
The events that happen.
What the Okada rider did, he said, "Good, no,
The governor
it's not good.
An army officer
They are passing the wrong way."
going one way.
And as a governor, what he did is right.
Stops the army officer.
Mo tún wọ̀gù fún army officer yẹn níṣà.
See, serving military officer
Can you imagine?
that introduce himself to you. a lance corporal, a young soldier
Tracy,
that was sent on an errand.
can you imagine?
And he was unfortunately, he climbed that Okada. And he was begging.
Can you imagine? This is a serving army officer. You can see that he's in his uniform. He said the governor accosted an army officer. Unfortunately, that army officer was sent on an errand and he took an Okada. And the governor accosted him. And that the man introduced himself as an army officer. Sir, one thing I want to ask us first. Is it because he's an army officer that he must not obey the law? That is number one question, sir. Daddy wa, and this man is an agbalagba. In fact, he looks so much like Kolintin. Abi won tomo Kolintin ni. Baba agbalagba ni won. And you said, sir, you know what that guy did was wrong, but he has introduced himself as an army officer. So, one citizen passed one citizen be that too. Because you're an army officer, and that is why you can see the way that they behave in Nigeria. They behave, army officers, the way they behave as if nobody has rights over them. They can accost people, they beat people, you know what they do, especially when they are on their uniform. So, it's people like you that are enabling them, sir. Baba Agbalagba niyin, daddy mi, popsi. E wá ní nǹkan tí governor ṣe ò dáa nítorí pé governor stop ẹni tó gba one way torí pé yẹn sọ pé òun jẹ́ army officer. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ yẹn sir, daddy, Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi comment kí lẹ feel. What do you think about this? Is it right for the army officer to take one way in the first place? I'm not seeing your comments. Let's reason together, and that is why we have to put it on this table. Was it right for the army officer to have done that? Once they are on their uniform, they even talk to anybody anyhow. We see them here. In fact, it's only in Nigeria we see them with gun every time. Here we even see them with their camouflage. They are on their own. But in Nigeria, they oppress people. We are not in military regime, sir. I just hope one day this military men will sit down and understand that we are no more in military regime. Civilian in Iwa, we are bloody civilians, and this is democracy. It is not you. It's not about you again. Kilo day. There is no orderliness in Nigeria. That's why you can decide to abuse a whole. Okay, Emma Bob Daddy Wayilo. Agbalagba, what you calling to you? Kilo day. How much you calling to you, Tony?
You, Mr. Governor, he was begging you.
He was begging you.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm a soldier. I'm sorry. What do you expect that young guy to see? But because you're an arrogant governor, this ain't one way you passed 2 days earlier.
You can imagine calling a sitting governor an arrogant governor. Sir, I just believe that you are an Agbalagba. And for the fact that that man is the governor of that state, you have no right to abuse him, sir. Not because you're a military man. You are a military man in your own base. You are not even from Lagos State, sir. So what is your own business? Minding our own business in Lagos State. Daddy, why would you abuse that governor as an arrogant governor? Emma brother me.
You have been passing wrong way. You have been passing. So are you above the law now?
Can you imagine?
The last corporal.
He said the governor has been passing one way. We didn't see where the governor passed one way. And if he did, that's wrong. It could have been that there was no way, maybe on Loshin, but did we see that? No. The one we saw is this one. And is it right for your own sergeant to go and take that one? Around do. Okay, around do anyone. Okay, around do anyone. Are you sure? Ẹ̀yin Ondo, ẹ dẹ̀ gbà mí ọwọ́ mi ní alẹ́ yìí. Wọ́n bú ọmọ Èkó pàtàkì. Ẹ̀yin ará Ondo, ẹ̀yin pensioners. Tẹ́pẹ́ mo dúkẹ́ máa kọ petition lọ petitioners. Wọ́n ọmọ yìí kọ petition lọ. They are very good at petitions. They are good at petitions. That's the only thing they do. And you know, bold in the governor me. Law is law. I know. No one is above the law. So this military officer, you are not above the law. Oh yeah, Emma Sogolo.
That you arrest there. He has been shot in Bronu. He has a sling in his arm.
You are now, saying this is a man that has been serving the nation. He has been shot in Bonu before. And so, serving his country, doing his duty. He was shot doing his duty. Does that mean because he has served the country, he was once shot in Bono, he has to take law into his hand? No, sir. Daddy.
He has an iron here.
But what iron?
These are the people that fight the terrorists, the bandit that you and your co-workers, you are sponsoring them. And he's just begging you.
Daddy, do you know that you have made an allegation to the whole governor of Lagos State? You said this is a guy that has gone to you understand that he has served there, that these are the people you and your cohorts are sponsoring. Are you saying the governor of Lagos State is part of those sponsoring terrorism, sir? That is a careless talk, Daddy. It's a careless talk. I hope the Nigerian Army looks into this deeply.
And you are insulting his father. Go and call your father. This is why I'm going to lock you up. Stupid boy. A governor? I don't blame you. Someone I don't blame you at all. Because from the beginning, you are told. We know what your brother did during the election in Lagos Island. When he was tormenting the people that follow PDP.
Imagine.
We have the video all over. Most of us are serving in the UN. Some are in Sambisa Forest. Some are in Bronu.
The same you, sir. We appreciate your work that you have been doing. What happened in Plateau? What happened in Bono? When you're not Plateau last week. What have you done? Where are the army officers? Nigeria is suffering. Daily, people are being kidnapped in the north. Daddy, army officer, kill a shesi, daddy wa. Ṣùgbọ́n ilé sáré wá bá governor Lagos State wá bu nítorí pé mú ìkan nínú àwọn boys yín pé ó gba one way. Iṣẹ́ ti yín àwọn tó ní kẹ́ lọ dáàbò bò ní Sambisa Forest mélòó lẹ ti kó. Rí wọn kó o daddy. Ṣùgbọ́n ilé sáré wá dá governor lóhùn. Wá ní some of you are in Sambisa, some of you daddy gbogbo yín kọ́ lẹ wà Sambisa gbogbo àwọn tó àìmọye indictment lórí yín on all the monies that are being given to you people. Láti fi sir àwọn ọmọ yẹn go ṣe tọ́jú wọn ni gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń kó lọ Sambisa. Ṣé bẹ́yìn big army officers náà lẹ́ ń nà jẹ.
People were killing Bokos. None of you say anything.
Kí ni daddy kú o? Ẹ má bínú. Kí ni daddy kú? Irọ́.
But it's
shit.
that did a mistake. These are the people that fight the terrorists, the bandit that you and your co-workers, you are sponsoring them.
Can you imagine?
And he's just begging you. And you are insulting his father. Go and call your father. This is why I'm going to lock you up. Stupid boy. A governor? I don't blame you. Someone I don't blame you at all. Because from the beginning, you are told. We know what your brother did during the election.
Calling a whole governor tout. Serving governor.
The people that follow PDP.
Okay.
We have the video all over. Most of us are serving in the UN. Some are in Sambisa Forest. Some are in Bronu. Christmas Day, people were killing Bokos. None of you say anything.
But
the soldier that did a mistake, by climbing Okada, go through the wrong way. And he was begging you. Let me cast your mind back, Mr. Governor. Baba Fashola was a governor before you. He arrested a colonel, a redneck in Nigerian Army, for passing the boss lane. He did it with a humility, as a man who is well educated, not a thug like you.
That's too much.
Everybody deserves second chance. You should have told that guy, oh, you are an officer, you should know better. Okay, don't do it again.
Okay.
That is the reason why I'm asking you. That's the reason I'm arresting you. See, you're talking like Amubo.
Like Amubo.
Ori.
Ṣé rí pé àwọn gan sọ̀rọ̀ bí Kollington Ayinla. Daddy, ẹ lórí ẹ̀ ti dàrú bí lórí ẹ̀. Ah. And you are on uniform. That is the funniest thing. Where is the law in Nigeria? Honestly. So, the governor arrested somebody doing something. At that point, he was annoyed. And you expected him to still, because that guy had said, hey, I'm sorry. He should just say, okay, because you're an army officer, go. That day, you know, they go and so, hey, but process, hey, process and content story that day. But how long should go and feel when your children listen to this way? You are abusing a sitting governor with your uniform because you have your uniform on. Uniform to le gba lorun yin lola.
Àwọn táàtù tó ń lò nígboro Èkó tó ń da Èkó rú, they destroy Lagos. Ó arrest wọn. Ó arrest wọn rárá. Sójà ló ń arrest wọn, yóò ló ń káká sókè. Kí ló dé? You should have shame of yourself, Sanwo-Olu. But let me remind you, your 4 years will soon be finished now. Do whatever you like. Torment people of Lagos State. Where's my own governor today? Where's Akeredolu today?
And that is your own governor. Our own governor has not done anything bad to us in Lagos State. We are enjoying our governor. He is our own governor. Sanwo-Olu máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. Babájídé máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa ń tà wá lọ́rùn àwa ọmọ Èkó. Sanwo-Olu. Babájídé o máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. Ó tà wá ọmọ Èkó lọ́rùn. Ṣé bá wà ní òun ni gómìnà tiwa. Tẹ́ bá láwọn táùtù tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún. Àwa ọmọ wọn àtàwọn táùtù rí. Kò tẹ́tí tó kọ̀ wá pẹ̀lú wọn. Tabari tí ò dá will come out and attack him when it comes to touts. But for this particular one, you have not done it well, sir. Sincerely, daddy mi, ṣe dada. Tí jà bá wà ńbẹ̀ ká parí ẹ̀. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Sanwo-Olu. You should be ashamed of yourself. Nigerian soldiers are all over the world. We are in UN. We are everywhere. We're serving the nation to make the country proud. People die in Sambisa Forest. People die in Bronu. People die in Plateau. Everywhere. Soldiers are being killed. And the same soldier. I don't blame you at all. If a dirty, bloody civilian like you, because you are chief executive of a state, you are above the law yourself. How many times have you gone through the wrong way? How many times have you gone through the wrong way in Lagos? So you are above the law, right? A young soldier. Check him. He has been shot here. He has an iron. Look at the boy you love. He has an iron in his hand. He has been under my command before.
Because he has been under your command, so he should be lawless.
You make the life that the whole world is about to crack. Nobody's afraid of you. If you lock me, we'll release him, right? Stupid governor like you.
Can you imagine?
Orí ẹ ti dàrú, Sanwo-Olu. Orí ẹ ó ti dàrú. Ojú máa túra rí lọ́jọ́ kan, òwe àkàlà. Wo ni Babangida wà lẹ́ni? Wo ni gbogbo wọn wà lẹ́ni? Àsìkò ẹ̀ ń bọ̀. Ṣé wọ́n sọ pé ó ti yí lórí tẹ́lẹ̀? Àǹbọ̀dé ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó lọ́pọlọ ẹ ti dàrú tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó láti gbé ẹ lọ Bariga General Hospital. Ó dẹ̀ ti wá ṣó ẹ̀. Pọ́pọlọ ẹ ò pé, pórí ẹ ò pé rárá. Stupid idiot, I don't have time for you. Stupid fool.
Hey, imagine. This man spoke carelessly with the way he analyzed the whole thing. Agbalagba. See the way you just ridiculed a whole governor of a state. What is even your business? You are in Ondo. You are coming here to talk about our own states. And you are calling him names. Sanwo-Olu, when Ambode was campaigning, you know the way they will campaign against each other. He will have used anything to campaign against his opponents. That's why you are now telling him, I hope the Nigerian Army holds this man responsible for what he has just done. This is uncalled for. This is rubbish. This is not nice at all. It doesn't speak well of Nigerian Army. It goes to show that you people use your power anyhow. If you can come out like this and talk about somebody else's governor, another state totally, not even your own state, I've not seen anything wrong in what Governor Sanwo-Olu did. A lot of people, do you know what could have happened if that Okada man, because you know he was on his uniform, or you understand, or maybe he wasn't even on his uniform. Do you know the way they harass people? If somebody had come even in between, they will eat that person and they will still abuse them and they will still beat the citizen because they are army officers. The danger of going one way, do you know what it is? Only in that manner now, they can hit somebody because it's one way. Daddy, I hope the Nigerian Army of Nigerian Army looks into this and do something about it. That's that. Now let's talk about the big one that we got, the religious scamming by late TB Joshua. Ọlọ́run ọba kó dáríjì gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run ọba kó dáríjì gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run kó dáríjì gbogbo wa. TB Joshua's case, when you look at it, I watched it. I took my time to watch it. Just, Unfortunately, some of the victims have spoken out even before he died. Nobody listened to them. I remember that Bisola or something, that one. She had been on this Facebook for a long time. She has gone to Maureen Badejo's platform before, when that one was really treating all these cases. She spoke out. The pastor, that other Ogono or somebody, the other man, spoke out too. Those were the two ones that were, loud about it. They were vocal about it. They didn't keep quiet before he died. Nobody listened to it. It's because of our own society. Do not touch my anointed. The men of God. Nkoto shele soro Bisola oro Pastor TB Joshua niyen tó fi mugbe. If you watch this thing, it's about manipulation, power, oppression, ritualism, sexual abuse on vulnerable young adults. We have a lot of TB Joshuas in the world today, especially in my own country, Nigeria. We still have them. They call themselves men of God, exploiting the young ones, the vulnerable ones in the society. TB Joshua, if you look at it, in fact, because even his own biological daughter, that girl looks so much like him. He was sexually assaulting her because he wole kolo bifun. See the way, the trick, ton ma fin wole, ton ma fin ko awon ọmọ kékèké. See the trick those people that were working with him said, the way he was always getting people along and putting them as disciples. How many of our pastors are doing that to young ones now? They target young couple, people in the university. They go to them, use them as head of the church. They give them roles in the church. They give them roles in the church. Some are using it for good. Some, like TB Joshua, when he was alive, we all knew that something was not right with this man. Yes, there was nobody, me or any TB Joshua. This power that he was using was not like an ordinary one. Did you see the man that said, yeah, I want ni biomi, that want to share wishi, talking pari share àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ. TB Joshua had their pictures of young people, Americans, British people, young girls, 18, 19, that came to his synagogue. They became disciples. He was using them, sexually assaulting them daily. It became part and parcel of their duty in that place. They couldn't talk. Do you know how many children are going through this with pastors? Do you know how many children that you put in care of your pastor? We saw one in UK the other time. That pastor that was sleeping with all the church, the children that were put under his care. That one was a white garment church. Pastor TB Joshua was sexually harassing, sleeping with them, using them as sex slaves. Not only that, because it was doing ritualism with them. Like Busala said, he was always telling her to go and get virgins. What was he using virgins for? What was Pastor TB Joshua using the virgins for? And how are we sure the virgins went back home alive? What do we know? Do you know how many lives have been lost in that process? A lot of youths that will go to the church, they never came back home. All because of religion. Wọ́n fi religion, wọ́n fi kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ. Àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ tó máa kúrò nínú ilé. You can imagine giving one of your disciples that job of getting virgins. Bisola was crying when she was saying it. Virgins for what? How many of them? Who were his close associates when he was alive? Who were his close associates in the Christendom? Pastor, what's his name? This fine pastor. When we saw him with him, we were surprised. Because that one, who remembers that pastor? What's his name again? This one, that pastor, that was the closest one. People were surprised when we saw this. Unfortunately, he was performing miracles. Miracles. Some they said were fake, stage managed miracles. Did you not hear? But we will still go back to these people. Pastor TB Joshua, ó ń ṣe miracle fake. Did you see all the things? Ó lè ní àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń ní cancer. Wọ́n ní clinic in bẹ̀. Wọ́n wo àwọn tó pé gbò lásán ni. That is just little bruise or something that is just bruise. That is not real cancer. Those are the people that they will say, they have been healed. Those ones, they will take them in. The one with real cancer, they send them back. They deceived them to the extent of telling them to throw away their medicines. Most of them that came from abroad, what medication were. Their tablets for whatever they are going through. They asked them to throw everything away. How many of them are doing this? There are many of TB Joshua still out there. But we don't know. Or because we are closing our eyes to the truths about men of God. Unfortunately, TB Joshua is no more. People are saying, why do they have to wait until he died? No, the investigation has been going on. They have been trying to investigate him. Did you not see how people died? 116 people died in his church. Who did we see there? Our former president, Goodluck Jonathan, was there to see him immediately. Those were the people in power. You heard when one of the disciples said he bought the press, he bought the politicians. That was why they couldn't, even with the coroner inquest that suggested that he must be criminally charged for the murder of all those people. What happened? They covered it up. Because it belonged to the high and mighty in the society. One person pass one person. You might do one thing. You might steal 2,000 naira. You are in prison forever. And somebody that kills will come out the following day. It's who you know in Nigeria. That's what it takes. That's what it means. It's so unfortunate that this man did not wait to see. You can see his victims. They all left with bruises. You can imagine how many abortions they had for him. A man of God. Telling them that he was trying to pass power into their lives by sleeping with them. And telling them not to tell anybody. And he does that every day. Sleeping with. And you want to tell me that his wife never knew about this story? He had a wife and he was doing all that. His wife never went to his room or his flat, where he was. And you think the wife doesn't know what is going on. You remember Pastor Suleiman? All this sleeping with different girls and all that, and all the accusations. Did the wife say anything? When she came out, she supported her husband. Because they are working hand in hand. That is the truth. Unfortunately, we can see, but we seem not to understand what is really going on. So many victims are there, victims of TB Joshua, that you don't know, that have not come out to talk. Maybe people like Just Dayton will come out and tell us a different story from what they have said, because Dayton said she lived almost all her life in the synagogue. So if these girls are coming out that he has been sleeping with all of them, maybe Dayton has another story to tell us about this man. Because all the young girls that lived in the synagogue said he has been sleeping with them. I heard that the wife says somewhere, she stays somewhere else. They're always staying somewhere else. See, they will pretend they don't know what is happening. How can a man of God stay away from his wife if they don't have something to hide? Pastor Oyakilome, yes, that's the pastor. That was his real associate as at that time. We were surprised that year that I saw Oyakilome, because Oyakilome now Oyibo, we now saw him with Pastor TB Joshua in his church. doing miracle together. I was like, what? Because everybody were questioning that its powers at that time. What kind of power is this that you do like this? Who? Everybody would fall. Who? Everybody. They would all die. You know, they see everything now. Now the question is, before this man died, at least the one we saw and they confirmed today about the people that died, when they were in his building that collapsed. It was structural issue. Because they said he was the one telling them to build it up because of people coming in. He wants more, more people to lodge in that guest house. Everywhere, all over the world, he had bought everyone. I remember when I was still working as a support worker. One of my, we were, in the night, we were talking, and one of my colleagues said, she's going, pastor, one pastor is coming from Nigeria, one powerful pastor. I said, what was his name? He said, TB Joshua. I just said, He said, you don't know TB Joshua? He's very powerful. I can't wait. And I was like, long, but let's see. So he had bought a lot of people all over the world. He schemed them so well with fake miracles, with juju, just all of them, and they became his disciples. You can imagine, and you can familiar with Shoma. He said, he liked that they put the true bomb called bomb pani. Which bomb? The government of that time, the government as at that time knew what really happened, but they covered him up. They have forgotten that they have children too. They covered him up on that particular one. Did you see that woman that was crying? Her daughter just left because she trained her children in the way of the Lord according to the Bible. And the daughter went there to pray. She never got back home. And they now sent another Zimbabwean to go and bribe the family. Why? And he was threatening them. Even that seller was dressing as the Ajia, a man of God. It's unfortunate that TB Joshua is no more alive. But one thing I want to ask the Nigerian government now is with this thing that we have heard. With this disclosure, what happens to Synagogue Church of Christ, or the church of whatever he calls it? What happens to that church? Because the church was built with people's sweat, using them as slaves. Did you see them? Disciples carrying briki. What happens to that church? Is it still going to be business as usual? Because the wife knew what happened and she's back as the general overseer of that church. A church where it has been determined, with all the revelations, they have said there are lots of things in that church. Why don't you go there and send them away and seize the whole thing? Sell it off and pay the people. Pay all these people. Because a lot of families were affected. Pay compensation to people. I wish and I hope that the Nigerian government will look into this deeply, because this is an international embarrassment. Compensation. Yeah, I've said it's compensation. International embarrassment. The whole world now knows that Nigeria is the base of all evil. Nigeria is the base of the men's scamming. Religious scammers. That church should be what people should be shouting on now. Speak on it. That church must not stay. It was built on blood. No, that church must not stay. The wife should be questioned. Yes. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ti kú, but ó mọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ṣe, gbogbo nǹkan tó jọ ṣe. She has to say the truth about it, what she knows. And if she doesn't know anything about it, yeah, the church should be seized, taken over by the government. People need to be compensated. And the church built on lies shouldn't be allowed to stay. Yes, that church was built on lies. A lot of our people are still blindfolded with religion now. I hope we can learn from this. A lot of gbogbo àwọn Naija, gbogbo wa, it's all about church, 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 church. Tí government bá fẹ́ ṣe dáadáa ni, ó jẹ́ kó gba church yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló wà ń bẹ̀ sí, òun ló head church yẹn. Church tẹ́ fi build pẹ̀lú owó àgùn aláàgùn táwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ń ru búrẹ́kìlà tó ń ru gbogbo ẹ̀ tó fi ń bá yín kọ́ church. Ẹ̀yin lẹ wà ń bẹ̀ sí tẹ̀ ń jẹ́. Owó yẹn lẹ fi rán ọmọ yín lọ sí school o. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run ọba. No. Nigerian government should look into it. Gbogbo àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni tó kú, compensation to them. Ẹ má yẹ kí irú church bẹ́ẹ̀ dúró. Àṣírí ti tú, wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá lọ sínú bẹ̀, wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tó, gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀, gbogbo nǹkan oríṣiríṣi ló ní ń bẹ̀. Go into that church and check it out. Ayike Funmilola Chioma said most Nigerian churches are actually cults and blood money. Ọ̀gá Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká máa lọ gbé pèsè ra wa ká là ń lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì lọ gbàdúrà. What church does that? People died in your church. You lied to people, to the whole world. Plus, you were bringing people out. Those ones that you knew that rush hospital. And you said you were saving people. You said people were saved. In the middle of the night, they now went and packed every... They now went to pack people, pack corpses to go and bury in the middle of the night so that people will not see it. The press will not cover it. What a cover-up country. Àṣẹ máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lóòótọ́. Àti máa ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n á nílò òògùn ló máa lọ parí iṣẹ́. Ẹ̀yin burú o. Wọ́n lo àwọn virgin. Wọ́n kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Tó bá yà béèrè pé àwọn wo ló ń lo àwọn virgins? Àwọn wo ló ń lo àwọn tẹ́ẹ̀rí tó ń gé orí wọn tó ń gẹ́sẹ̀ wọn? Ẹ wo Dr. King tó wà ní Kirikiri látijọ́ ìtọ́ ti dájọ́ ọkú fún. Pásítọ̀ náà ni. Bó ṣe ń lo àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ fi ṣògùn owó nìyẹn. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa lẹ̀ lọ church. Àwọn pásítọ̀ tó jẹ́ kó jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn Ọlọ́run ọba. Àwọn ló ń lo àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ló fi wọ́n ṣe ètùtù olówó. And then they will start giving charity. Tó bá ti bá yí àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ tán, tó ti fi owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ fi ní gbogbo nǹkan tán ní, wọ́n máa láwọn ṣe charity. Do you know how many people this guy was giving money? He was doing charity as if, you know, when he died, me too, I came out to talk about his charity. Wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí, ṣé bí yàtọ̀ tó máa ń sọ fún wọn kọ́kọ́ ṣe nìyẹn pé, okay o, láti lè bu ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀, máa lọ dáṣì owó síta. He was giving money out like mad. But I can remember when the Yoruba artist went there to kill, to get money. About a few months before he died, he was giving them money like, kí ló dé? Ó fún wọn lówó bí wèrè ni. Tó bá ti ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa tán, wọ́n á máa lọ ṣe charity, wọ́n á máa fáwọn èèyàn lówó kiri. Owó tí ò mọ̀ tẹ́yìn náà mọ̀ pé bóyá ní kẹ́ máa fi tọrọ ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni o. I don't know. He was doing charity like no man business. Where is it today? In fact, people believe that he took his own life. Some said because he knew that, you know, his time was up. Some believe that pé ó parẹ́ ni. Yeah, I mean, God that he will live. You know, people believe that he killed himself. What is this?
Hello, Ajoka Kaleo. Happy New Year.
Yes, ma. I'm just ma. Thank you. I'm just I'm just Okay. Oh, thank you. God bless you, mommy. I can see that you're watching me. You're praying for me. God Almighty will pray for your children too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ma. I pray that Nigerian government, and then it's not even about the government, it's about ourselves. The way we look for miracle up and down. But I pray that sometimes it's troubles, problems that takes people up and down. I just pray that the Lord will not let us see but there are some people that you get me? And then you can see when you know that something is not right about a place. One day they lock the disciples. Do you know what that lady said? Don't check by Gongo. Bisola. He said they're always looking at the ones that they will brainwash. In the church, they'll be looking at each and every young person there. Number one, their target is young girls. And then the way those ones, those ones that are so spiritually filled, they will now use and enter them. And it's still the same thing everywhere. Please be careful which church you go. Be really careful. The Bible says it's all that at the end days, you will see different fake pastors performing fake miracles. So it's not new. It's in the Bible. It's for us to know. Àwọn churches kan wà má gbórí wọ bẹ̀ ni. Kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ ká lọ ṣìṣe. Àǹtí mi Adédọ́lá ọmọ bàbá Adi. Auntie Ashabi Olorisha, you are welcome, ma. How are you? Hope you are enjoying grandma's job. Àwọn ọmọ yín kan, mo rí yín pé they can't even stop holding you. God bless you, ma. TB Joshua là ń sọ. Àwọn TB Joshua tó ti ba ayé jẹ́ tó bọ̀run jẹ́. So tí Nigerian government ò bá ṣe kọ́kọ́ nípa church wọn, tó bá fi church yẹn sílẹ̀, á jẹ́ pé no, accomplice làwọn náà. Because they need to investigate seriously into all these allegations because they are allegations. So they need to investigate because this is our own country. It's our place, anything, any shame. Tó bá gbé wá sí Nigerian government náà lọ gbé wá fún. But àwọn tiwa gongo ló yẹ ká mọ̀ wípé be careful of where you go. It's not all churches that are Church of God. I'm enjoying your King Charles Lando. Yes, so go Queen Simon King. And then Nigerians now want to share ye. Want to fair when want to share ye pé BBC call mind the business wọn call investigate the Queen wọn. Can you imagine? Wọ́n sọ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe fáwọn ọmọ kékèké ò dáa. Wọ́n lo vulnerable children, vulnerable adults gbogbo wọn. You said all that Nigerian churches should be investigated. They should not investigate my own church. Our own church is good church. I want me to believe. Okay, Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi because I want to church wọn kúkú máa pariwo sí. Even Pastor Suleiman, Apostle Suleiman, that said somebody gave a miracle like that. Said he was in that somebody, one of his followers was in a church, a toilet in toilet, in France, and met himself in Dubai, in Germany, from toilets like Bavisa. Hello, ma. Okay, mo wà lórí program ni o. Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Okay. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí kíní là ń sọ lẹ́ni, ọ̀rọ̀ tí TB Joshua. Àwọn pásítọ̀ TB Joshua. Ṣé ti wo òun ni kọ́kọ́. Nǹkan tí mo sọ nìyẹn. Òun ni kọ́kọ́. Dead. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàánú wa ni. Àmì o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà. Wá ti màdúrà gbà tó ń tọ́jú bọ́lé. Òun ni. All right, ma. So you can imagine. Did you hear that? I want to kọ́kọ́. There are so many in Nigeria. All these pastors. Wọ́n pe àwọn ni man of God. Okay. Gbogbo legacy, gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó lọ ṣe sílé ayé ńsìn. Mo fẹ́ dogun, mo fẹ́ dọ́gbọ̀n. Pastor tó kú yìí, kí ló ń jẹ́ gan-an? Joshua. TB Joshua. Mo fẹ́ dogun, mo fẹ́ dọ́gbọ̀n. Níbo ló já sí? Mo fẹ́ dogun, mo fẹ́ dọ́gbọ̀n. The Bible says vanity upon vanity. Bá ṣe wá sáyé náà la ṣe máa lọ. Bá ṣe wá sáyé la ṣe máa lọ. Why tan sáré ayé? Nígbà tí Pastor Suleiman tó sọ pé èèyàn kan wà ní France, ó ń fóònù lọ́wọ́. Nígbà tí miracle máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ó bára ẹ̀ ní Germany. Láì gba visa. Láì move. Kábíyèsí o. And you are applauding and saying, Papa. A pastor told you to raise up your phone, check it, your account balance will change. And you believe that. And you check it. Papa. Ó dé ń parọ́ fún yín. Nigerians, wake up. Liars. They are lying to you. There is no miracle like that. Báwo la ṣe máa sọ fún yín pé owó kẹ́ gbé fóònù yín sókè. Ẹ gbé fóònù yín sókè. Check your account balance. Before you put it, just check your account balance. Àwọn kan wò, wọ́n ní we have 2,000 naira. Then put your phone up. Check your account balance. Papa, it's $5,000. Wọ́n ti gbà yín. Wọ́n ti ṣe kí ni? Wọ́n ti gbà yín. Before we know it, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Look at his first daughter. TB Joshua's daughter. Tó sọ pé molest òun. Look at her life. Ṣọmọ yẹn dàbí ẹni tó ti tọ́jú rí. Níbi tó dájú dé, ó tún lé ọmọ bíbí inú ẹ̀ síta. Ọmọ yẹn rìn kiri. Nítorí pé that one confronted him. Wípé òun bá àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sùn. It was your father. It's not the only one. We still have a lot of them out there on the street of Lagos or Nigeria as a whole. Tento de Lari, ti Pastor Joshua Layeri. Púpọ̀ yìnbọn. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget, all our glasses are still here. We still have lovely, lovely hair. Any hairstyle, to buy fair, short, long, anything, you know, we have them. We have prescription glasses, not this fake one I'm wearing. This one is filter. We have lovely, lovely, lovely prescription glasses to put your prescription. And we have sunshades, party shades. I want party shades, so baddest. Yes, I want branded party shades. Call her Joke. Your braids, call her Joke. You know, I love you. Favor will be, thank you so much. I enjoyed being with you, all your comments and everybody. I just appreciate, I love you all. Please, anywhere you see this program, help us to buy stars. Help our condition, okay? And help my condition to call for your glasses. We have bad shades. Àwọn shades tó yẹ pé tó bá wọ̀ báyìí tí pastor kan bá kó fẹ́ gbà ẹ báyìí bá kọ́ go ojú ẹ báyìí kọ́ ṣe á ò pé ọmọ gbogbo eléyìí má jẹ́ ń ta sí ẹ ojú àwọn eléyìí lé àwọn eléyìí wọ́n lera wọn ní fún wa ní nǹkan kan. So call me for your shades. Call me for your hairs, long, short, anything you want. Ajoke will cover you. Yes, I'll get you covered. That's the word. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I love and appreciate you. I'll see you when I see you. Thomas God, you're just coming. You are late. Go and watch it. It's an interesting one. Watch it. And like I said, tomorrow I have a story to tell you. Real life story of a Nigerian actress, a Yoruba Nollywood actress again. Tóun náà tún ti gbé ẹrù tó tún ti sá lọ bí àǹtí Wunmi Ajiboye. Àwọn set àwọn Wunmi Ajiboye ni wọ́n. I keep it locked till tomorrow. I say you. They are not doing their own job like the Funke Akindeles with dignity. They are doing their own job with a D. Wọ́n kàn gbé gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n kàn máa ṣaṣẹ́wó, kàn máa dó gbogbo ọkùnrin ọlọ́kùnrin, kàn máa dálé onílérú, No, but this one is fake glasses. This one is fake glasses. So I'll see you tomorrow and I'll gist you about that. Time tomorrow. Yes, I'm working from the office tomorrow. I get home around 7 or 7:30. That's because I'm not going with my car. I'm going with public bus. So I get home around 7:30. I don't know. Maybe around 8 or 8:30, sha. So I'll come and gist you. Yes, we'll do it on this platform. Tomorrow, I'll see you at 8 o'clock by God's grace. If I'm coming earlier on, I will put it out that I will be coming out early. I will, because I want to stay, because by the time I leave Birmingham by 5, get home, because boss the man wo, tiba ku ni 5, tiba ri tete ri boss, mo de le délé for 6 or 7:30. Me le shele ko ti ele láti be 7:38 sha. I will let you know. Thank you very much. I appreciate, I love you. I love you all. Have a wonderful. Mommy mi to share join. Hello wo láti bere. I love you. Ati gbogbo yin te share join. Hello wo láti bere. Oh, interesting. See me tomorrow. Ó ń gbóná fẹ́lifẹ́li o. Àwọn Nollywood actress tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ti kẹ́rù kúrò nílé ọkọ o. Ẹjọ́ wọ́n ti kẹ́rù kúrò nílé ọkọ o. Meet me tomorrow for the gist. I love you. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Bye.